Good afternoon. Everyone looks forward to their first car and their first license, but no one looks forward to their first accident. Did you know on teendriving.com it says 16 through 19-year-olds have the highest average annual crash and traffic violation rate than any other age group? Well, it's true. I passed driving school with flying colors, and when the big day came for my driver's exam, I was extremely nervous. But thankfully, I passed the first time, unlike my brothers. After my dad came out of shock that I really did get my license, he decided to sell his motorcycle and buy himself a new car so I could get his old one. That day seemed like the best day ever. I was just so excited. I invited my friend Sebastian over to see my new car. But before he did, my mom told me I could not go anywhere since I wasn't feeling well that day. I told her it was just excitement, but she didn't believe me. When Sebastian finally came over, we begged her just to get something to eat. We were hungry and there was nothing to eat at home. Eventually, she gave in, but only there and back. I drove, of course, and after we ate, I decided to take the long way home. I took Lover's Lane to Drake Road. On Drake Road, there's a large bend. The suggested speed was 30 miles per hour. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't going that speed. I mean, come on, it's a country road, and I always go that way. But when I least expected it, there were some rocks in the road. I swerved to the right, overcorrected, and lost control. 1 month after I got my first license, 5 hours after I got my first car, I totaled it. I hit a telephone pole and made excessive property damage to a house. Sebastian and I were both okay. We both had our seatbelts on. But just imagine how my parents felt when they got a phone call from a boy not knowing where he was, but saying I totaled the car. All I remember was being so scared and not knowing what to do. Luckily, a person driving by was a volunteer fireman who called my parents and the police. Did you know on motorvehiclesafety.com it says that 2 out of 5 deaths among teenagers are a result of motor vehicle accidents? I'm lucky I didn't hurt myself, nor anyone else. Unlike a fellow Norwalk High School student of mine who passed away on Shaw Mill Road by hitting a telephone pole just like I did, only 3 miles from my accident. As you can see, driving is hard enough without the distractions of phones, finding something in the backseat, or even turning the radio station. I would like to give you 4 simple tips to help new drivers and even experienced drivers so something doesn't happen to you like it did to me. 1. Be a defensive driver. You don't know what the person in the car by you is thinking about or is distracted by. Be defensive. 2. Always wear a seatbelt. If something that small could save your life, why not take a couple seconds to do it? The new law is click it or ticket. 3. Don't speed. There's a speed limit for a reason, and it's to keep us safe. Going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit won't help you if you lose control of your car or get a speeding ticket. And 4. Stop all of your distractions. Texting or talking on the phone can wait. If it can't, pull over. In 2009, nearly 6,000 Americans were killed by this distraction alone. Also, eating, changing the radio station, or lighting a cigarette are all on AAA's top 10 distractions of 2009. The first time I crashed my car, it was the scariest thing in my life. It took me a while to start driving again. The first time I went to court, the judge gave me restricted driving privileges and car keys. But the first time my mom handed me a bill for just the telephone pole, it was over $1,800. My car accident was truly an accident, and hopefully my first is my last. So please remember my 4 simple tips. Be a defensive driver, always wear a seatbelt, don't speed, and stop all your distractions. Someone was definitely looking out for me. Now let me be the one to look out for you. Thank you.